Yo, what's up, guys? Coming back with another video. Some things I wanted to discuss this week. I didn't get a chance to, so this social hub thing broke, and I wanted to talk about it. So I'm able to have a little time today to sit down and see what's going on with this, share my opinion on things, see what you guys are thinking. As you can see from IGN broke this. I don't know if it came out before this, but earlier this week they broke this social hub thing that's going to be in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Basically, it's a village hidden in a cave on the main island. It's a shelter group called themselves the Homesteaders. It's a hideout that acts as a central hub for the story progression. What that really means, I don't understand. It acts as a central hub for story progression. So, will you have to go here? Will you like? Is our mini map gone? Do you go to this place to see your next mission? Click that mission. Speculation. It's a place to evaluate your objectives around Aurora, and even an online social hub where you can coordinate and meet up with other players for co-op and PvP. So this is all the people on the forums demanding an offline mode. This is why you're not getting it. Because here we go again with the blurred lines between the Division 2 and Ghost Recon. This is basically, if anyone has played the Division 2, this is basically a safe house, a little social hub where everybody can come in and you could see each other playing, and then when you walk out, you're in your own land. Everybody walks out and then they're in their own game, but you come here to coordinate. Meanwhile, you think you would have coordinations between some type of chat, which is there going to be a chat now in this game? Some type of like global chat system or anything like that where you can team up with other players. I really don't understand what they're going for in Ghost Recon, because this is just, are we just getting the Division 3.0 with no bullet sponges? It's basically like the two franchises seem to be headed like this, and they just oh, actually every Ubisoft franchise, they just take from one another, and it's a little tiresome, especially when you have a game like the Division, which is so different on its own, and try to bring in things into Ghost Recon. I'm trying to wrap my head around all of this. I can't even think straight anymore between all the things that I'm hearing about this game. I don't know, man. I don't know if people are going to really be okay with this. At least the Ghost Recon crowd. I can understand, hey, man, we get older and we're no longer the people, like they're not creating games for the old crowd anymore. You kind of get pushed out for this new young generation who's constantly playing Fortnite, constantly online, constantly talking in chat with each other. And they want these types of things where they can go to a social hub and see each other and see other people and friend each other and group up and then roll out. So I guess that maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. So players will find some guy in the story for the first time and meet with allies from the helicopter crash, escape bad guys, blah blah blah. Compared to the harsh world outside, your hideout is a place of safety. You'll see Breakpoint's story unfold, interact with characters. You'll be able to buy new items, gear, weapons. Dude, we crash behind enemy lines, and there's a safe house with rogue elements selling bootleg weapons that they stole from Skeltech, right? This story is already, the way it's unraveling, it's giving me a freaking headache to think about it, because you want to kind of make this behind enemy lines scenario, but then you implement things like this and it makes no sense. Oh, I'm behind enemy lines. I'm going to be scavenging for things to try to survive. Oh, look, a safe house where there's 16 of us inside of it, and oh, I can buy weapons here as well. That totally defeats the purpose of going out and freaking slicing someone's neck and taking his gun, which is what I thought this was going to feel like, a behind the enemy lines type of game. You want to take our AI away, but then you want to implement things like this? You totally are erasing your own story. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll just go buy that weapon at the safe house. Whatever you want to call it. This is ridiculous, man. Now, I don't want to come off like a hater either, because I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to play it. But I just think that the decisions that are being made, they're like cliche game decisions. Like you don't need to cater and hold everyone's hand in a game, in a series like Ghost Recon. We don't need it. You want to put us behind enemy lines, you want things to be serious, make it serious. Let us struggle to get a suppressor on a gun. Let us struggle to get a gun, period. Let us struggle to find bullets. Let it feel kind of survivalish. Let me have only, 2 magazines behind enemy lines where every shot matters. With this type of stuff now, hearing this social hub type of situation, is anything really outside of the social hub even going to matter if you can go there and buy a weapon? Now, I know in the Division, when you go to the White House, they don't have the best guns there to buy, obviously, but the Division isn't that type of game. You're obviously getting crazy amounts of loot. With this, I thought it was going to be a survival game, which is what it was the perception at first. Be able to get the PvP mode, it's available at launch, blah, blah, blah. Challenging raids. Maybe it'll be a place where we can team up for the raid. As long as they don't do what they did in the Division. Dude, I hopped on the Division the other day. I can't even get a group. My clan is dead. I left my clan. There was one person online. You know who that one person was? Me. For 2 days straight. So I left my clan. I have nobody to play the raid with. You guys dropped an 8-man raid. I can't even get a group in. And I watched Marco Style play. Everybody pretending that this raid is some type of magic. It's just 8 dudes with top tier damage. That's it. There's no tactics involved. The dude's running around like a chicken with no head, killing that guy, killing that guy. Oh, I got dropped. The resin is being rezzed. Resin this guy, dropping this. They're just running around. This is the type of design decisions that we get from Ubisoft developers. Anyway, I digress. I'm just ranting now. That's all these videos are basically becoming, just me ranting. Me ranting in freaking my room, talking ish. Half of you are going to be like, yeah, I feel you. The other half of you are going to be like, oh, bro, shut up. I got a message the other day. Some kid was like, this video is pointless. I was like, then don't watch it. It's freaking YouTube. It's just me bullshitting. But beyond its gameplay functions, blah, 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 social hub together, meet online, 16 players, like I said. You're able to chat, look at each other's profiles, stats, parties, pick missions to venture out on. I guess they're trying to really make this a social game. Retarded. Oh, man, there I go with that word. I have to say silly. Otherwise, I'm going to get flagged. The social justice warrior is going to come out and flag me. Me and my little 10 subscribers that I have. It's very important for us that we're able to have a game that is social as possible. Whatever. Meanwhile, the entire community is like, you know what's important? Squad-based mechanics and tactical shooter scenarios. None of this bullet sponge tier raid social hub garbage. Nobody asked for this, but this is what the community needs to understand. Dude, your voice does not matter. When they dropped that world premiere, they were like, we built this listening to you. We listen to you. Yeah, we listen to you guys. They're dumb. They didn't listen to you. They gave you the ability to cut through a fence. Whoopie fucking do. You can cut through a fence now. And then you know what they did? They took away your AI, dropped you behind enemy lines, put a social hub where you can buy guns, put 4 classes that you have to choose from. So you have to choose between a sniper rifle where you can hold your breath longer, stealth grenades, and a panther, and assault. But play it your way, guys. Play it your way. This is ridiculous. And guess what? I'm still going to be a sucker and buy it because games suck nowadays. Red Dead, after 6 months, just dropped the online. I don't even care anymore. Be sure to check out Hands-On Ghost Recon Breakpoint preview in the meantime. And IGN. Dude, IGN's website is the worst. My computer hates it, and I think I know why. Look at this. Look at these network requests. All right, it's the last site I was on was worse. Bro, this thing was just streaming 50 million network requests. It wouldn't stop. Ghost Recon Breakpoint. 5 similarities and differences to Wildlands. Nomad goes wandering again. It's a story. This is retarded information, just like this video that I'm making. It's just irrelevant. You'll progress differently. It's still a huge open world, but it's in a fictional setting now. That's another thing, too. Isn't the Clancy universe kind of supposed to be realistic? It's kind of set in real time. I mean, whatever. I can get behind them trying to make their own world now, but maybe they could have made a new franchise. Nah, I guess you're not gonna have 50 million third-person franchises. Whatever. Anyway, I'm done ranting. Let me know what you guys think. There's not that much info on it, but just knowing that we have a social hub in the middle of a fucking island where we're supposed to be a lone survivor behind enemy lines where our friendly AI characters died and it's to the death and we're supposed to be gathering resources and hey, it's a social hub. How's everybody doing? Can I purchase that gun with in-game currency from this island that I It's ridiculous. I'll talk to you guys later. Buzzsaw going on in the back. I'm done. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking. And thanks for watching. Peace.